This is Celestia 1000 years, starting up another broadcast after a near 2-year hiatus. And I would like to apologize to anyone who has actually watched this or not. But, yeah. During the time when my sister was needing my help to the events of COVID of 2020 and 2021 as of right now. Yeah. Let's just say that I was going to start up in 2020, but that did not work out as planned. So I will attempt to try to do the same thing again this year. Let us hope that everyone stays safe and maintain the social distancing that we have been trying to follow for the past year. Well, on that note, let us begin with the continuation of Della and the USS Iona. Missions. Why is that? Okay. Why is that? I'm not even done with the Delta Quadrants. Why is that? You know what? No, it's okay. Enemies in all the usual places. Right.
Not all the experiences of the USS Voyager crew in the Delta Quadrant were positive. Captain Janeway made some tough decisions to get her crew home. And more than one species felt like they'd had a run-in with a supernova after she'd been through their space. These ill feelings have festered for decades, and they haven't aged well. We need to do what we can to assuage them.
And if anyone's watching, all you have to do is I'll wait for about 5 seconds or so, to where you can pause and then read it up as you see fit. Enemies. Go figure. let's do the patrols. And the patrols are a new thing.
This is agreeable. It seems unlikely that anyone would detect our distress signal, let alone respond to the call. Thank you for that. Hostiles dropped out of warp and attacked without warning. Their ships were fast and powerful, far beyond our capabilities. They disabled us and left shortly thereafter. Curiously, one of them communicated to us. He said scavengers would come to pick apart our ships. As we are defenseless, that was an unsettling statement. Can you help us?
This is Cooperative Cube 1138. We are here to help.
Ah, backup. Not that I need it. I've made some changes within those 2-3 years. Well, more like just recently last month. I've actually made a bunch of purchases and other endeavors to where I have, well, I have the legendary ships set now. A $200 set or $300 if you want to go with the premium one. But that's few and far between. Alright, let's get the quest.
Thank you for coming. Our situation is quite dire. Life support is failing ship-wide, and so is artificial gravity. We're unable to conduct repairs at this time. Can you...
Oops.
Thank you. We'll make our way to a base to...
Clean up this technical trash. Open fire.
Oh, it's the fog. Endeavors are kind of a new thing as well. Since the last time we broadcasted. Oh no, you don't. Oh yeah, another neat thing with the update to this, the updates done to this game. Notice that we start firing 2 torpedoes instead of just 1, without having the need to use the high-yield torpedoes to them, or fire two torpedoes. Kind of automatically does it. Got them. One thing I did. Oh, we're gonna have repair ships show up. Battleship. Gotta love dark matter torpedoes.
Thank you for your timely assistance. The Cooperative appreciates your efforts. We can take charge of those you have rescued and transport them to friendly territory.
Will do. As much as I like the futuristic design, I might just go to the original Celestia design.
Tracking a large force incoming. Preparing for that station.
Whatever, that's... Because physics.
thanks. Were it not for you and your crew, none of us would have survived.
Heading out. Okay, let's see what rewards we gonna get. It's not there yet. They made some changes. Okay, Delta Alliance it is. I'll hold off on that. All the others are done. Okay, now since we're done with the patrols, Quantum Slipstream is actually quite nice and useful. Too bad the Federation isn't able to refine it some more until for another couple centuries, from my understanding. But enough of that. Let's deal with the Vaadwaur threat. Okay. Let's meet up with Voyager.
Greetings. It is agreeable to work with you again. The Vaadwaur have greatly expanded their reach since Voyager first encountered them. Their military capabilities have developed at a rate that Starfleet Command finds troubling.
I'll agree with you on that assessment, Admiral.
An additional concern is that some leaders of the Vaadwaur supremacy have developed unusual physical characteristics. These individuals exhibit strength and resilience far beyond the norm for their species. The crew of the Lisette has shared their data of your previous encounter with one of the enhanced Vaudouar with the Alliance. We have used it to devise several modifications to our weapons that may counteract their ability to reflect a portion of energy directed at them. I have provided the specifications to your crew, and they have already made the modifications to your weapons. However, these modifications are untested. It is unclear how much effect they will have.
Why are these ones so different?
Not yet, but we have found a location that may have the answers we seek. Officially, Cartella is a defunct mining colony. However, intercepted messages indicate that the lower levels of the facility are being used by Supremacy leadership for an unknown purpose. Your mission will be to overtly enter the base and gather intelligence on the Vaudouar. We have made arrangements with Yadren to provide you with equipment you will need to approach the system safely. The Hazari will provide a modified holo-emitter that should allow you to approach the planet. Holotechnology is unfamiliar to the Vaudouar.
Yeah, unfamiliar until they realize what we've done. Oh, fun.
If you don't want to blow this whole deal, help me with these Vaudouar.
After the live stream is over, I will continue to work on this character to get other ships worked on and other starship traits unlocked. Where is our friend? Oh, there he is. Helm reverse course. Alright, far enough.
Thanks for the help, but don't expect a discount. I wouldn't have been in that mess if I hadn't been waiting here for you. I picked up this device called a holo-emitter from a big-eared fellow named Quinn. It's programmed to replicate the appearance of a Vaudouar freighter. I don't know the specifics of this technology, but it works and I'm delivering it. That completes my contract.
You know, why can't I just use my own?
Quinn says this one has a few upgrades that aren't technically legal in the Alpha Quadrant. You're trying to run a con on the Vaudouar. You should use the right tools for the job.
Alright, fine. If it works, why would they attack you?
It was my own fault. I should have activated it before I entered the system. But hooking it into our power supply was more complicated than Quinn said it would be. Alpha Quadrant tech has too many redundancies. Backups for your backups, and none of it matters because emergency power always fails in an emergency. Good luck. I'll wait here in case you make it back.
You know, he's absolutely right about that. None of it matters because emergency power always fails in an emergency. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's get this over with.
Voyager will remain here with Yadren. With your permission, I will beam over to your ship in order to coordinate the mission.
Granted, Admiral. Alright, time to head to the planet. I always hated this part. Well, not exactly hated. I never get it right the first time.
Cartella Prime. Your engineers have installed the holo-emitter, and it is ready to activate at your command. We will need to infiltrate both automated and manual detection measures before we can reach transporter range of the planet. Our first task is to bypass the automated security perimeter.
Yep. Vaudouar freighter. Ugly looking thing. Whatever, it gets the job done.
Excellent. Next, we will be
What?
challenged by orbital traffic control. Remember that the Vaadwaur are an aggressive
Okay,
species.
that's lucky. Okay, I'd never expected to get it on the first try, but okay.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder may be malfunctioning. Please transmit your ship designation and flight plan.
Okay.
Our diagnostics are showing green across the board. What is your ship's origin and flight plan designation? I cannot clear a vessel without an authenticated transponder code. I will dispatch an engineering crew to assist with your repairs, but you cannot dock without authorization. You're cleared for docking, sir.
Now we must avoid detection from the Vaadwaur ships. The hollow emitter will be essential.
Okay. Oh yeah, engineering stuff. That's all. I can handle all this. Okay, let's head to the surface. Well, I'm gonna be heading to the surface.
The tunnels beneath the planet are protected by a subspace scattering field that our transporters cannot penetrate. I have found a safe location at the edge of this field, but once you beam down, you will need to make your way through the tunnels to the base itself.
Yep, go figure.
You are just outside of the Vaadwaur security perimeter. I have accessed their internal sensors, so I will provide you with tactical assistance throughout your mission. Be wary. There is a Vaadwaur patrol just ahead in the passage that crosses yours. Nearby, you should see a console. Use it to override the blast doors and trap the patrol. Be sure that the patrol is in the correct position before you activate the console, or this will fail. Logs at the facility indicate it is in poor repair and has suffered several mechanical mishaps. Use this to your advantage. Acts of sabotage that simulate equipment failures should not arouse suspicion.
After that. Oh, right.
I am detecting a Vaadwaur patrol ahead. Maintain your position until they pass. That should keep the patrol occupied.
Infiltration, go figure.
I am detecting another group of Vaadwaur ahead. Access the security camera from the console nearby. overload that data tower, the Vodwar Patrol will investigate. Program the door to seal them in.
Alert. Conduit malfunction on Level 2, Section Beta. Engineering teams, respond immediately.
Excellent. Proceed cautiously.
Report to Stasis Chamber Alpha.
There is a large drop ahead on your right. You will need a grapple gun to cross it.
There have been times where this thing has been
You will
known
need to incapacitate all of the Vodwar ahead. Insert the anesthetine gas canister I provided you in the environmental control console and alter the air composition.
Alert. Environmental control malfunction on Level 2, Section Delta 3. Engineering and medical teams, please respond.
There is a large drop ahead. You will have to rappel down.
Oh. Go. Tetrazine gas. Hasn't glitched out yet.
You need to traverse this cavern without the Vodwar seeing you and raising the alarm. To do so, you will need to use your grapple gun, as well as take advantage of anything in the environment. First, you will need to reach the support platform. Shoot a grapple across and then zipline down. Sneak up behind that guard and incapacitate him. Advance further through the cave, you will need to disable the proximity sensors. That console should allow you to do so. Now, zipline to that outcropping.
And there goes the glitch out.
In order to exit this cavern without detection, you will need a distraction. We will need to move the Vodwar guards below and ahead of you, away from the next support structure. The rocks near you are unstable. Try to trigger a collapse. The way is clear for you to grapple to the next support structure. Make your way across the ledges to the outcropping near the next support structure.
Oh good, it corrected itself. For the time being.
Grapple to the next support structure. Approach the guard and disable him.
I might be able to... There we go.
There are more guards at the other platform. Use your tricorder to reprogram the anti-personnel turrets near them to attack the Vodwar targets.
Okay, that took longer than it technically should have. Check Zen store to see if I can pick up anything already. There we go. Because I don't have this on this character. Upgrade. Team. Pick. No, it says I already have it. Now I should have an easier time with the sniper rifle.
Attention. Malfunctioning turrets on Level 4, Section Beta 2. Security and engineering teams, report immediately to Level 4.
The walkway is offline. You will need to grapple across the gap. They are aware of your actions. You cannot delay. Sensors are reading something large blocking your route through the cavern. Activate the crane with the nearby controls to move it.
Oh, these guys are technically not here.
Not much further. There is another grapple ahead. There should be a place where you can drop down just ahead of your current position.
And it's glitching out again.
Now slip quietly out of the cavern before the Vodwar see you.
You know what? They're busy.
I am detecting some unusual signals coming from below this area. You must reach the bottom of the caverns. I recommend you overload a console to create a diversion, and then trap the Vodwar guarding the area in a force field.
I have a feeling that's not going to work, but sure, let's do it. Well, not right away. Oh, right.
Intruder alert! Commander Gallic, please respond.
Where is he?
An intruder? I'll handle this.
Well, that was simple. Ah, crap.
Finally! Gallic? You will pay for killing Gallic! What? What was that thing?
Oh, now you want to talk? Oh, now I'm free.
You saved my life. I don't know why, but I am grateful. What was that thing? It crawled out of the commander. Was it controlling him? Never. It's some kind of parasite, isn't it? What do you know?
Starfleet records show this thing in the 2360s. Neural parasites. Once they take over, the person you knew is, well, gone.
Do you believe other members of the Vodwar are infected by these beasts? Could all of our leaders be contaminated?
Maybe.
I know my duty. I cannot allow you to wander freely through our compound, but I can't ignore this either. A temporary truce, then. I will accompany you, and if what you say is true, I must know how many of my people have been taken. I think it went down that passage over there. It went down one of the cracks in the rock. We'll have to deactivate that force field to pursue it.
Yeah, he just walked across midair. Yeah, I know. Slow descent, can't go down faster. Look, it's Mr. I can moonwalk across solid air.
It appears the creature has already left the area. I would recommend you scan the area with your tricorder. Perhaps it left a hormonal trace you can follow.
Alright. Oh, there's the trail.
I didn't know these caves were so extensive. Only the highest leadership is allowed down here.
How did the Vodwar come into contact with the parasites in the first place? It's been many years since Starfleet encountered them.
I wonder how many of our leaders have been infected. Surely Gallic can't be the only one.
Oh, he's
Based on
not
Starfleet's
the only one.
previous encounters with the parasites, we should be extremely cautious. The creatures show remarkable cunning.
Give me an enemy I can confront face to face. This deception sickens me.
You know, I agree with you on that assessment.
They are insidious. These creatures nearly ended the Federation. Although we have had our differences with the Vodwar, the Federation do not wish to see any species enslaved.
Oh look, canisters of these things.
This area has always been off limits. I expected some kind of hive, but this is just a storage room. I see some of our stasis modules, which means there are soldiers who have not been rewoken. But the rest of this? It's just supplies. There's nothing here that will prove what you claim. Perhaps this infection was limited to just one man.
There's more.
What was that thing?
Wait, did you hear something?
I see you've met my little friends. They want to get to know you better.
What are you? How far has this infestation spread?
You have such a small mind. The joining will help. You will see everything we can be once we are brothers under the skin.
That's just great. Oh good, he got caught on something.
You think you bested me? Mere mortals. Pathetic. We will rise again, and you will know our true might.
ends now! I cannot allow you to spread this infestation!
Oh. I just think if those things actually existed, humanity is so screwed.
The Vaadwaur are alerted to your presence. You must leave the facility. But the subspace scattering field is still in effect. Find the controls and disable them. Find the controls to the subspace scattering field and disable them.
Although you have helped the Vaadwaur people today, do not believe this makes us friends, or even allies. No, I must remain with my people. Perhaps I will discover more of what's really happening here.
Your activities on the surface have alerted the Vaadwaur to your presence. They are beginning to inspect the starships in orbit. I would recommend returning to the ship immediately.
Oh, time to go.
The information you discovered in the base is troubling. While Starfleet knew the neural parasites found on Earth sent a signal to deep space before they were destroyed, we never knew the destination of that signal. It very well may have been the Delta Quadrant. However, contemplating the ramifications of parasites among the Vaadwaur ranks must wait. The fleet protecting this planet has been alerted to our presence. It is only a matter of time before this vessel is discovered.
Unidentified vessel. Your transponder codes are invalid. Security vessels are on their way.
There is only a 0.008% chance that this ship will survive a direct confrontation. One last act of sabotage may be what is required. I propose we swap transponders.
Don't tell me the odds.
Given the aggressiveness of the Vaadwaur, there is a 68.4% chance they will turn on one another. We can escape immediately.
Well, time to go.
Well, you're alive. I guess that means the holo emitter did its job. But it did work. Contract complete.
Excellent work. Now that we know at least some of the Vaadwaur have been taken over by the neuroparasites, we can form an appropriate plan of action. The one Vaadwaur who helped you, Commander Elvex, may be of assistance. It was clear that he was not aware of the corruption. With your permission, I will return to Voyager. There is much still to do before we will see the end of the Vaadwaur threat.
Alright. You know what? I am going to change this thing back to the original Celestia look.
Thank you, Red. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life, Admiral. Helm. Warp. Crap, never mind.
The existence of the neural parasites certainly explains the unusual physical abilities of the Vaadwaur, and perhaps their rapid return to prominence in the sector. You managed to take out 2 of their overseers, but I expect that more of their leadership has been infected. Perhaps this Commander Eldax can persuade more of his people to rebel against the infected Vaadwaur from within. But until then, we'll need to muster our allies and prepare to deal with this threat. We're not just facing the Vaadwaur anymore.
No, sir. No, Commander. We are not.
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
Sure.
The data from your mission against the Vaadwaur shows they're a bigger threat than we ever anticipated. Our forces are stretched thin. The Alpha Quadrant Alliance cannot fight a prolonged conflict in the Delta Quadrant. We must work to form an alliance of species here. Admiral Tuvok and Captain Kim are working on a plan and have requested your assistance. Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
Just double checking. A lot of changes were made still again. But a revamped storyline a little bit. Anytime something goes like that... Ah. Someone from my friends list. Alright. Let's go to the customizing of my ship. We can go with the Defiant, Galaxy, Intrepid, the NX, a refit, the Sovereign refit, Type 1 or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or with the upgrade. Bingo. Huh. Let's see how that looks with the new one. Let's keep it like that for the moment and see how everything looks here. I'll go with the alpha. Hmm. Uh... Need to find out which one of these is a proper bridge for the Celestia. Now I'll go with the Origin. I was wondering what that is down there, but whatever. And let's put these away. That. Okay. Put away what I could. Wait a minute. Nah. Don't need it. I got better stuff on hand. Alright, time to return to the ship. And the old Excelsior flies again. Alright. Can we transwarp to the... Yes, we can. It takes a few minutes before you can re-transwarp again. Alright, let us begin alliances. That isn't a lot of ships. The border skew and the Lisette I can understand. The Rhode Island, a tiny science vessel, oh, that's a Cabali battleship. The Benthon's battleship looks elegant, but works enough. Though they say that's a lot of ships. That is not a lot of ships. That's just a handful. And we'll never get that tour.
Admiral Tuvok is in the conference room with the other members of the task force. Follow me, please. I'll take you to him.
And because of a problem, she has to jump.
I know you know the way, but my orders are to escort you. Seems like we're never gonna get you that tour. Sorry.
Yeah. She had to jump through a doorway
in the conference room
because some weird glitch. Okay, let's get this meeting over with. Yes, I know, I'm not exactly the nicest
Let
person,
us begin.
but whatever.
While the Kobali and the Benthons have agreed to join our alliance, there are many other races in the Delta Quadrant in a position to help us defeat the Vaadwaur. It will be up to us to show them the benefits of joining us. 7, I would like you to contact the Cooperative.
The Cooperative should be amenable to our offer. They have as much to lose as we do.
Neelix, your experience as a trader makes you an excellent choice to work with the Hazari.
The Hazari? This won't be easy, but I should be able to pull it off.
Yeah.
Captain Kim, we've arranged a meeting for you with the leaders of several Kazon sects.
I don't trust the Kazon, but I'll give it my best effort.
Doctor,
I don't trust them either.
You have experience with the hierarchy. I would like you to infiltrate one of their ships and learn more about how they make decisions.
Ooh, I have several new subroutines that will be perfect for this mission.
As for you, I would like you to visit the Touré and the Octanti, and then provide support to any of the others who require it. We need allies to turn the tide of this war. We cannot fail.
The old Voyager, Janeway's command ship.
You can leave if you return to the transporter room, though there is some time to speak with the crew.
I never thought I'd be a spokesperson for this alliance myself. And to the Hazari! I guess all my time as a trader and ambassador made Admiral Tuvok think I was the right Talaxine for the job. Knowing that you and your crew have my back is a great relief. The Hazari are tough negotiators.
Okay, Doctor.
This is going to be interesting. I've never really tested my field intelligence subroutines, but Admiral Tuvok assures me they will perform well. He has been assisting me with the programming, and I've made an extensive study of intelligence and information gathering on my own. I may require you to interact with the hierarchy and make the Alliance offer to them. If they think it's the best financial option, they may agree to join us.
The Cooperative should be amenable to our alliance. I foresee no problems and should not require your assistance. I will inform you if the situation changes.
Very well, 7.
The Kazon are argumentative and difficult. Getting them on our side will be tricky. I'll be negotiating with the leaders of 5 of the clans. While I hope to bring them all on board, I'll be happy if we get 1 or 2. The Rhode Island is a tough ship, but I'd be grateful if you could bring your ship to the negotiations. The Kazon respect a show of force, and your ship might be just the thing we need to sway them to our side.
Yeah, an aging, old Excelsior-class starship is not going to turn heads. But that shouldn't matter.
The Touré and the Octante have worked with us in the past. You should not find it difficult to make a convincing case for a renewed alliance.
Touré. As you were.
Ready to beam you back to your ship, sir.
Alright, energize. Alright, people. We're heading to the Touré and then the Octani. An alliance. Right, I need to work on you. Oh, time to go to the Touré system. Bad feeling about this.
That's close enough. This is restricted space, and you're not welcome. We don't need your advice. Our Voth allies are more than strong enough to help us.
Well, since you don't speak for the governing body, connect me to someone who does.
Very well. Ambassador Norik will speak with you. Don't.
Whatever.
What is the meaning of this?
Hey, join us, would you?
We want no more alliances.
What?
The Duray have a mutual defense pact with the Voth, and it is quite sufficient for our needs.
There are no Voth here. And if you recall, we helped restore your defense grid.
Begone! I do not wish to order our pickets to fire upon you, but I will if I must.
Ambassador, just... now what?
The Voth are on their way. I'm sure of it.
By the way, never bring me a carrier to these fights. The VOD War have ways of destroying fighters at insane points.
Priority emergency. We are under attack.
Those can wreak havoc on any fighter that you bring them. sorry about the bright light. That's the beacon of chaos. Alright, hold position here.
While your ship may be formidable, it is still no match for the Voth. We have already chosen our ally.
Oh, you're either too stupid or stubborn to see a good thing.
What can you offer that the Voth cannot?
The Voth aren't here, and yet we helped. With no asking for anything in return.
You have given us much to think about. Upon consideration, I think this alliance is in the mutual benefit of all involved. I will take your offer to my superiors with my approval, and then we'll send an attaché to your flagship to work out the details.
Pleasure.
It is agreeable that your efforts to recruit the Touré were successful. We are reaching out to their embassy to begin our cooperation immediately.
Let's deal with the Kazon immediately. Okay. Double checking my inventory to see if I have the required. Yes, I do. Perfect.
Glad to see you. It seems the Kazon don't believe we have enough ships to stop the Vaadwaur. I keep telling them we'll have the numbers if we work together, but they keep insisting they need more information.
Kazon, this is the Admiral of the Iona. As you can see, ships are not a problem.
More ships! I demand to see more!
Oh, for the love of... We can't get everyone here!
Our scouts have reported seeing Voyager in the Delta Quadrant again. We want to see that ship.
Captain, that's an odd request. It's very specific.
Yes. I wonder... I'm going to try something. Things might get dicey if my suspicions are correct.
Very well.
Nellic, the USS Voyager is not available. If there is anything about it that you need to know, I can answer those questions. I was stationed on Voyager during its time here in the Delta Quadrant.
You were on Voyager? That's excellent news. If you're willing to vouch for your fleet's strength, Captain Kim, we are ready to join your alliance.
Too easy.
You're telling me... Wait a second. They just transmitted a coded signal. There's a ship just outside sensor range. Probably waiting for Voyager to arrive.
Yellow alert.
Ensign Harry Kim. Or is it Captain now? Finally got a promotion. I hope you enjoyed your life, Captain. It ends now.
Captain, do you know this Kazon?
I don't know. You have me at a disadvantage. You know my name, but I don't know who you are. At least give me the courtesy of an introduction to the man who's going to kill me.
My name is Sesson, but that means nothing to you. You would have known my mother. You served with her on Voyager until your captain Janeway's hatred and prejudice drove her into exile with the Kazon, where she was a brave and capable leader. Tell me, Captain Kim, do you ever think about what you did to Seska?
Seska? Then you must be... We didn't even know you were still alive, Cessin. Your father took you when he left Voyager.
Oh. If anybody's wanted to know, watch the Voyager season. You'll find out why. Whatever. Contact the other Kazons.
While Cessin and Captain Kim squabble over old hurts, I would like to make you an offer.
I'm listening.
My clan has taken over a new planet, but the climate is arid and water is in short supply. About 100 of your terraforming systems would change our prospects for the better. If you will provide them, I'll pledge the loyalty of the Kazon Relora to you right now, as well as the ships of all the clans who are our allies.
100? Easy. Here you go.
Thank you. The Kazon Relora will fight by your side.
You're welcome. Though we may need you sooner than what we were
Shields
hoping
up.
for.
Red alert. I knew Kazon.
Oh, for the love of...
Not this one. Not all of them.
Alright, summon more allies. Ship that's well over probably 150 years old, maybe a little bit older, and still handling everything. Aww, coward fled. He puts shame on the name of the Kazon. United themselves, but sadly they do not. And I have yet to budge from my decision.
I apologize for the deception. Mage Session holds a great deal of power over the rest of the Kazon clans. I hope my actions here will convince you that our desire to assist you against the Vaadwaur is sincere.
Coming tough?
The Kazon are very factional. I can believe that Cessin strong-armed them into acting as they did. I would like to welcome the Kazon Ogla and the other allied Kazon to the Alliance. Great work getting the Kazon Relora to join the Alliance. There's no way the Nistrum will join us. Cessin is obsessed with Voyager. I don't know what his father told him about us, but Seska was a thorn in our sides for most of our early time in the Delta Quadrant. She certainly wasn't the victim. She was the aggressor. It looks like her hatred of Voyager has been passed on to her son. I wish he could have had a better legacy. I'll return to Admiral Tuvok in the Alyan system. See you there.
Alright. New location. Alright. Let's head to the Octani.
Greetings. I am on my way with several cooperative ships. It was simple enough to get them onto our side, but the real problem now is with the Octanti. The Octanti consul should be at your location now. Please begin discussions without us. We shall be there soon.
Greetings. I am Ambassador Weller. I've examined the proposal the government's transmitted, and I'm afraid the Octanti people must decline. The Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic all give rank and commissions to Borg drones. You call them liberal. They are still Borg. The Borg drove us off our homeworld and massacred our people. An alliance with them would be unthinkable. Borg are Borg. We will not join your alliance, and we never will. Our people have lost.
This is 7 of 9. I have a priority message for the Octanti. Ambassador Rarick, Cooperative has a problem with which they require your assistance. An Octanti synthetic virus has infected a recently liberated cube, causing severe problems for the fragile consciousnesses of the former drones. They are falling to madness. Our sensors show the unknown. We need the Octanti to transmit the shutdown code for the synthetic virus. If done quickly, the liberated Borg aboard the cube may recover.
Never. The virus infected them, then our work is done. They will destroy themselves.
If I could, I would lock onto him, punch him, and say that these former drones are trying to regain their lives.
It's arriving now. Your time is up.
Oh,
Lower.
tactical cube.
You're assimilated.
Ambassador, please deactivate the virus. There are thousands of liberated Borg on that cube.
Borg are blight. Only course of action is extermination.
Rarick! Where is Rarick? I know he is here. Please, deactivate virus.
Match? Is it you? That's my brother. He and 4 other Octanti volunteered to be infected by the virus. Were taken by the Borg 7 years ago. Deactivating now. It's not working. The cube's automated defenses are too strong.
Red alert.
Weaken it before I can transmit the code.
Damn thing. It had to be attacking all things.
intercepted a transmission about your meeting. It was right. You were here. I fought the madness to get to you. Dangerous.
Mash, I'm so overjoyed to see you. I never believed in this liberation idea. This is fantasy, grieving. But having seen it firsthand, hearing my brother's voice again, maybe I shouldn't have been so willing to dismiss him. I will see that the Aktanti people seriously consider your proposal. We need to reconsider many things.
Oh. The Federation can actually help with the helping of your people. Shouldn't be too hard.
We knew recruiting the Aktanti was going to be problematic. You did exceptionally well with a very difficult task.
Doing my job, Admiral. Just doing my job. Alright. Time to deal with the Hazari. Let's go help out Neelix. See how much trouble he's gotten himself into, and see if we can get him out of said trouble. What's a Malon vessel doing here?
Oh, thank goodness you've arrived! I'm trying to work with the Hazari, but they are a demanding lot. They're using this opportunity to milk the Benthans for everything they've got.
Considering who they are, I'm not surprised.
To say the least. First, they want the Benthans to void the warrants of 3 of the Hazari, Niken, Yakela, and Negrasa. Then they want 2 prisoners released. And if that weren't enough, they're demanding bounty hunting licenses for the Ramar, Zilman, and Osprinti systems.
Oh, that's a lot.
Pleasure to see you again. I assume you can speak with more authority than this Talaxian.
Yes. Requests asking for a lot. We'll talk to the Benthans.
Then I wish you good luck. Your offer is tempting, but we simply don't have any help to give you. All of my resources have to be focused on the Benthans breathing down our necks.
Let's go.
The Benthans usually have a ship patrolling this area of the system. It's a neutral ground, but they know what can happen in neutral areas. The ship should be able to contact the Benthan High Justicar for us.
Alright, set a course.
The Benthans keep a close eye on this system. Lots of deals are made here.
I am High Justicar Method. I was told you needed to speak to me on a critical matter.
Yeah, we need an alliance. We kinda need your help.
Oh? How can we assist you?
Here, a list what they're demanding.
It's always demands when it comes to the Hazari. Demands, deals, and contracts. Transmit their list. I haven't had a good laugh in days.
They're demanding a lot, but sure.
There's no way we'd agree to all this. I'm sorry.
Well, modify the list.
Good point. I can rescind the warrants for Niken and Yakela, but not Negrasa. He's caused too much trouble to let him go free. And the prisoners, I'll exchange them for Niken, if the Hazari will give him up. He's been raising havoc in 3 sectors. I'll give them 1 of the systems for hunting, but not all 3. Let them choose which one they want.
Okay. Time to head back to the Hazari.
Will they give us what we want? Of course we knew they wouldn't give us everything. But if you don't ask for everything, you won't get anything.
True enough.
What? Oh, I mean good. Let's see here. We give the Benthans Nikedon, and we get 2 of our captains back? Done. Nikedon is a Bashik Monar. I think the closest translation we have to your language is a pit where you throw your pack at. Take him, but he won't go without a fight. Sure, I'll draw up the contract. Just transmit your authorization and you've got a deal. As soon as the Benthans deliver, the Hazari are part of your alliance. Nikedon is in hiding, but I'll give you an encoded signal to lure him out. He'll think it's one of our ships giving him the all-clear. You can use one of the Benthan satellites nearby to relay the signal. We send signals on them all the time. It'll lend to your credibility.
Alright then. Heading to the satellite.
A trap? Fine. I'll kill you then. But so
That was disturbingly easy. Still, the ship's design's a little odd. Well, not odd, but it's alright.
Fine, fine, fine. I won't lose my ship and crew for this. You've beaten me. What? The Benthans? I thought I'd be going to one of your prisons. I can escape from one of those in
a week? How about just put you in an escape pod and leave you to drift endlessly for the rest of eternity?
Lowering shields now. Just don't vaporize me. We should take our prisoner to that Benthan patrol ship. The Hazari seem a little too happy about this outcome. Even if Yadren doesn't like Nikedren, I didn't think he'd be so quick to give him up to the Benthans.
Yeah, something's up.
I don't think that's the case.
On behalf of all the Hazari, thank you for delivering that Gratok Nikedon to the Benthans.
Okay. Start talking.
Oh, what can it hurt now? We've got an airtight contract. Remember those hollow emitters we got from that Ferengi? He also sold us a nice, personal-sized one with a low-emission power pack. We gave that one to Nikedon. Right about now, he should be slipping out of the brig and into the crew of that Bentham cruiser you delivered him to. A spy on the High Justicar ship. We'll know everything.
Oh, hell no.
Not so fast. Our contract specifically states that you cannot interfere in the matter of Captain Nikedon once you have delivered him to the Benthams. Telling them would be the very definition of interference.
We need this alliance, so sadly...
And that's done. I'll meet you back at Voyager.
Roger that.
I understand the Hazari used the pretense of the Alliance to place a spy on the Bentham ship, and that their contact with us will be voided if we inform the Benthams of his presence. Fortunately, we have our own operatives in the Hazari organization. They will be able to marginalize the effectiveness of the Hazari spy, while still keeping them as a tool to use against the Vaadwaur.
Understood. Now let's go help the good doctor.
Hello again. I thought it would be best if I used your bridge's hollow emitters for this conversation. I'm currently in disguise on board the Hierarchy ship as one of those potato-looking fellows, and I don't think you want to see any more of this than you have to.
Whatever, Doctor.
The Hierarchy assume I'm one of the crew. I've begun a review of their cost analysis matrix, which is what they use to determine if any particular course of action will be profitable. Right now, their ship is running silent, which means they're cloaked, and all higher-level computer functions are locked out. I need those to complete my review. You need to convince them to decloak. Hail them. Show them their cloak isn't enough to hide them from the Alliance. Then, you might be able to convince them to join.
Well, that's what we're here.
The ship is currently cloaked by one of the nav beacons in this region of space. Just head to the nav beacon, and you'll get their attention.
Set a course.
The Hierarchy once corrupted my programming in an attempt to spy on Voyager. This seems fitting. These subroutines are quite useful. Perhaps I'll write a holonovel about my experiences as a spy.
That's close enough. I don't want any trouble, but I would like to know how you knew our location.
Simple. I flew here.
Don't tell us your secrets and we won't tell you ours. As for your offer of an alliance, give me a moment to consider it.
Very well.
The Hierarchy is consulting the cost analysis matrix. This is exactly what I needed. This is going to take some time. We'll need to stall them while I get what I need.
I am sorry, but the Hierarchy has evaluated the investment needed for such an undertaking, and we find that the Alliance ships are simply outmatched by the Vaadwaur. There's no profit in losing. We'll stay out of this fight.
Your computer sucks then.
I have an idea. Follow my lead.
Okay.
Perhaps we could arrange for a demonstration of their abilities. I could reroute the cloaking device through our main deflector dish and create convincing holographic targets for them to fight.
Okay.
You could do that. Very well. That will show us what these Alliance ships are capable of. Then we'll run the numbers again. Are you ready to prove your worth?
Very well. Send your holographic ship.
2 holographic Borg probes coming up.
Borg probes? Hardly a challenge. I want something big. Give me a Voth bulwark. Also, I don't care if they can just defeat the hologram. I want to see how well this person works with their crew. Anyone can throw firepower at something. It's another thing to be a good manager of people.
A Voth bulwark, huh? Do your worst.
1 Voth bulwark coming up.
Basically, just activate everything that you have.
Now you can finish your Here, let me give you a
I don't believe it. Run the numbers again. Very well. It seems that we underestimated you. If other ships are like yours, we'll gladly join your alliance.
Yeah, there's a lot more like my ship.
Excellent work, Doctor. Your recordings of the Hierarchy's cost analysis matrix will be a great benefit to Starfleet intelligence. And you. I must say, bringing the Hierarchy into the Alliance is quite unexpected. I thought it would take weeks of back-channel negotiations to make any progress with them at all. Thank you for taking a risk. Your show of power must have been most impressive.
Again, Admiral, just doing my job.
Congratulations are in order. I did not expect us to bring together all of the races we approached on this mission. You were instrumental in our efforts today. Myself and the Alliance thank you for all the effort you have put into making this work.
No problem, Admiral. Alright, crew. Helm, warp 6. Engage.
Admiral Tuvok sent me a report on the situation. Hopefully the work we've done today will pay off. The Vaadwaur are a large threat, one that cannot be ignored. The Vaadwaur lost everything 900 years ago, when their enemies united against them. It shows how arrogant Gol is that he's allowing it to happen again.
Oh yes. Arrogant is an understatement. Wouldn't be too surprised if its arrogance is about the size of a star. Alright, Hierarchy Officer.
Hello. Would you have time to look into something for me?
No. I have enough room for you. Yeah. changing.
The best chance we have at defeating the Vaadwaur is to build an alliance of all Delta Quadrant species. Some of them will need convincing. Go out there and show them that it's better to have us as a friend than an enemy.
And I'll accept that. And on that note, we will end the live stream here. I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. I promise to do this more regularly. But with the way things are currently, again, I will make the attempt to do this more regular. So, to all those captains out there, stay safe, mask up, and remain at the 6-foot mark. This is Celestia, 1,000 years, signing off. Stay safe out there, captains.